Before we jump into this inspiring story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more real life English stories that actually help you speak with confidence. Alright, let's begin. I still remember the exact moment my life changed. It was my second week living in Brighton, a small coastal city in the UK. Everything around me felt bright and exciting. Yet somehow I felt incredibly lonely. Every time I tried to talk to people, my words froze. I kept thinking, what if they don't understand me? What if I say something stupid? What if my accent sounds weird? One cold afternoon, while I was walking home from the supermarket, I noticed a colorful poster tacked to a cafe window. It said, "Join our drama class, improve your confidence, make new friends. All levels welcome." At first, I laughed. Me, a shy, nervous girl who barely speaks English? Acting on stage? Never. But the words, "make new friends," somehow glued my feet to the ground. I stared at the poster for a full minute until finally I whispered to myself, maybe this is my chance. So I took a photo, walked home, and signed off that night. The next Tuesday at 6 p.m., I entered the drama studio with shaking hands. The room smelled like old wood and paint. Colorful curtains hung everywhere. A girl with short blonde hair looked at me and smiled warmly. "Hey, you must be new. I'm Chloe," she said. I tried to smile. "Hi, yes, I'm Maria. Nice to meet you. Don't worry, everyone here is super friendly. We're all a little weird," she said with a wink. Another student, a tall guy named Bill, waved at me. "Welcome. Ready to have some fun?" Um, I think so, I said. They laughed, not in a mean way, but in a friendly, supportive way. Then our teacher walked in, a lively woman in her 40s with bright red lipstick and a dramatic scar. "I'm Martha, your instructor," she announced. "Today we're doing voice exercises, improve scenes, and partner dialogues. Don't panic. Mistakes are welcome." My heart dropped. Mistakes are welcome? Not for me. Not in English. We stood in a circle. Martha told us to shout our names loudly and clearly. When it was my turn, I hesitated. People were staring. I opened my mouth. Roya. But the sound came out tiny. Martha laughed kindly. "Honey, you're not cutting a cat. You're speaking to the universe. Try again." Everyone giggled, and I felt my face burn. I tried again, louder this time. "Raya." "Beautiful," Martha said. "See, that's your real voice." It wasn't a big victory, but it felt like one. Next, we had to perform a scene with a partner. Ben ended up with me. He whispered, "Don't worry, improv is just talking. You'll be great." But inside, I panicked. English improvisation? No script? No dictionary? Our prompt was two strangers saw in an elevator. Then it started. "Oh, excuse me, miss. I think we're stuck." I answered too quickly, too loudly. "Yes, I'm stuck. I am, stuck with you. And you are stuck too. We are very stuck. Everyone burst out laughing. My face turned red again. I wanted to disappear. But Martha clapped her hands. That's the spirit. Don't be afraid to sound silly. After class, I apologized to Ben. Sorry, my English is not good. He shook his head. Are you kidding? That was adorable. And you are brave for trying. For the first time since arriving in the UK, someone called me brave. For 3 weeks, I attended every class, and slowly I talked more. I laughed more. I understood more. I felt less invisible. But then came the night that almost made me quit. Martha announced us. Next week, we're doing a mini performance. Each of you will perform a 1 minute monologue. A monologue? Alone? On a stage? In English? I felt sick at how I practiced in front of my mirror. Hi, I'm Roya, and this is my story. My voice trembled. I kept forgetting words. Sometimes I pronounced them wrong. The night before the show, I broke down. I cried into my pillow, whispering, I can't do this. I'm going to embarrass myself. For the first time since I moved, I wanted to go home. Then the studio was packed. My classmates took turns performing. They were confident, expressive, funny. Then Martha called my name. Roya, darling, you're up. My legs felt like stone. As I stepped onto the stage, the lights blinded me. My heart pounded so loudly I could hear it in my ears. I took a deep breath and said, Hi, I'm Roya. I came here 1 month ago, and honestly, I've been scared every day. The room went silent. I continued. When I speak English, I feel like I'm walking on ice, afraid of falling, afraid of sounding dumb, afraid of being judged. I paused. My hands were shaking. But here in this class, I found something I didn't expect. I look at them, then Chloe. I found people who don't laugh at me. They laugh with me. People who don't care about my accent. People who listen. I swallowed hard, and little by little, I'm learning to use my voice, not just in English, but in life. When I finished, the room erupted in applause. Martha put her hand on her heart. That, she said softly, was real theater. I didn't just perform, I connected. After the show, Chloe hugged me. You were amazing. Like, goosebumps, amazing. Then said, Told you, you're brave. And for the first time since migrating, I believe it. The next day, our drama group made a WhatsApp chat. Chloe invited me to a weekend picnic that asked if I wanted to practice English lines with him. I smiled and said yes. I have friends now, not because my English was perfect, but because I dared to show who I was. And I realized something important. Sometimes the hardest part of learning a language is not grammar or vocabulary, it's finding the courage to speak. And that courage for me was born on a stage. If you're enjoying the story so far, pause for just 1 second and drop a quick like. It really helps the channel and tells me you want more stories like this.